Good afternoon, my people. Good morning, good day, depending on wherever you are listening from. I want to greet you all, and I want to make a contribution in a spiritual matter which have been going all over the world today. I actually didn't want to talk about it because it is for me a tradition that has taken over 200 years. And it continues the way it is because people first fail to understand the fact. I'm talking about racism, black and white. First and foremost, I will ask one question. Why do you allow a white man to racist, to work against you? You allow a white man to work against you because you are living in his own land, in his own sweat. If you are in your own land as a black man, you will be the king that you're supposed to be in your own land. If you are a black man and you find yourself in a white man's land, it is possible, and it is a very simple thing that you will be noticed as a black among the whites. And regardless of how many years you are living there, you still remain a black man. So, that you are a black man living in Germany and has your papers with your children does not make you a German. It makes you a black German. The same thing, a black American. The same thing, black Britain. The same thing, black Canadian. It is the fact. Even if papers should make you equal with your white people there, nature did not make it equal because you are a black man in a white man's country. The same thing applicable to a white man who decides to live in a black man's country. The black people inside this country must have a name they give to them, like in my land they call them Oyibo Peipe or whatever. Do you understand? There is never a time this Oyibo man will know all the looks and corners where you go and do your things and whatever as somebody who is born and brought up in this country, who hears all the languages. A foreigner is a foreigner in another country, no matter how many years you spend there. Our forefathers has made the mistake at the first place by allowing the slave trade to go on. That is exactly why the black men were treated so poor during those times. I am not saying that what they are doing is good to the black men, but I want to tell the black men wherever they are, because this issue is supposed not to be discussed. Nobody can do that to me in my own land. Do you understand me? You can't put me down in my own land. You can put me down in your own land when I visit your own land in Italy, in Germany, in America, in Canada, in England. Then I will become the black poor guy. But once I'm in my own land, somewhere in Africa where I am born, I'm a king. So if what you are doing to me in Europe and America or Canada does not suit me because my father brought me there, I'm going to buy my ticket and go back to my own land and enjoy my life because I know that I'm a complete man. We are black and beautiful. You see, it is we that will take ourselves out from this slavery instead of putting ourselves more in this slavery. Look at what is happening to our children for the past 4 years now. A group of African 400, 500 people will enter into a ship from Libya and try to enter parts of Europe. And the children of the Europeans are reading it on the pages of newspapers. How do you deserve respect? We should go and meet our government, our leaders, to tell them that what they are doing to our people is not right. They are enslaving us the more, and that is why we could not even get the required respect from these white people we want to respect us. How can they respect you while you are dying in the sea? While you are crying out that your country is nothing. You are calling your country maybe zoo, some are calling their country fire, some are calling their country bad names, saying and showing how desperate they are to leave that country. And some of them died inside the Red Sea and White Sea and Green Sea and Blue Sea, all in the name of making it to Europe. How do you deserve respect? How do you want the respect to come? So I am not working against my black people, but our black people should wake up and try to go and fight with their government, their leaders, to make a better place for them in this 20th century. It is hard to believe that most of our black nations are still very poor, that they could not even provide electricity for their citizens, not even water. And don't forget that all these white people are visiting those African countries, and once they go there and come back, whatever you are telling them on the street to respect you, they cannot respect you because they saw where you are coming out from. We should go and fight our leaders instead of going to fight our feeders. We should go home and fight people who lead us to this poverty instead of fighting people who are trying to bring us out of this poverty. I know some of the white people may be so wicked to us individually, but the people that made us the slave that we are and call us black forever and make our fine black to be a bad black is our leaders themselves. Otherwise, because those people should have been emulating us by now. If our leaders were good, like the Qatar leaders, like the Saudi leaders, like the Dubai leaders, I know that those white people should be coming to Africa now to live in Africa and enjoy good life in Africa. But because our leaders have emptied our economy and made us look like slaves and become also an original slave forever, that is why the European countries are looking down on us and they don't take us as human beings. I want to take this video. If I offend you in this my video, forgive me. I'm just saying my mind. You can as well say your mind when you like. But I'm sure that when you listen to this my video, you might pick 1 or 2 points that will help you to endure the total history of black man. It is not your fault. It is the fault of our forefathers. But we have to start changing it now because we have a country of origin. And we must have to try to live there and build this country and change this country for the next generation so that they will not be running helter-skelter looking for a greener pasture somewhere else. While we have oil, we have gold, we have green land, these people we are running to have only deserts. They made their desert into green leaves. But we have our green land and we turn it into deserts. Imagine us. It is our fault to 80% what is happening to us. And may God forgive us and give us the wisdom to learn more, so that our new generation will not face what we are facing today. May God bless you all.